Hey, what is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a football game for Monday, October 11th, 2021. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And if for some reason you're curious to know how I'm picking this game, you have to join my Patreon. My picks are always in writing, underlined, and italicized. For more information on that, please read the description of this video. I wish you guys the best luck in your picks today. Let's go ahead and get to the game. Going to be looking at Monday Night Football, Colts versus the Ravens in Baltimore. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers. The way that it's structured is I have the distance to the Super Bowl up here. Right here is the location, so city and state, stadium name, coordinates. And then right here, I keep track of the home team win-loss record for the season as well as for the week. So this would be the 16th game for the week for week 5. It will be the 80th game overall for the NFL regular season. Right here's the regular season head-to-head matchup between the two, the record. So Ravens will either become 6-8 or 5-9, depending on if they win or lose. And then right here is the home team. So their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, their name Gematria. And then at the bottom is the away team, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, their name Gematria. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start with the Ravens, the home team. I'm going to show you numbers that would help them win. And then I'm going to do the Colts. I'm going to show you numbers that would help them win this game. And it'll just be up to you to decide on what makes the most sense to you. So let's go ahead and start with the Ravens. If the Ravens were going to win this game, I'd probably base it off of the number 88. And the reason why I say that is I track the home win-loss record for each week. So for week 1, the home teams tied 8-8. Week 2, home teams tied 8-8. Week 3, home teams tied 8-8. Week 4, home teams were 7-9, so home teams lost 2 more than they won. And this week, right now, heading into this game, they're 7-8. So if home teams win, aka the Ravens, they would become 8-8 for the week. And that would be right here. If Ravens win, they would become 8-8 for the week. This game is being played in Maryland, which sums to 88. This will be the 80th NFL game for the regular season. 80 spelt out sums to 88. Ravens coach, he can sit on 80 regular season losses with a win. The quarterback for the Ravens, he wears the number 8, and he's currently on 8 regular season losses where he could stay with the win. Wears the number 8, can sit on 8. It's 88 days till his next birthday. And it's 80 days till Colts quarterback's next birthday. So I think if Ravens were going to win, that would help them out. Let's see, what else? So we have home teams. This would be in Baltimore, 41 and 58. It'll be the 5th day of the 8th month on the Hebrew religious, like 58. Home teams would sit on 41 losses for the season with a win in Baltimore, as Ravens become 4-1, like 41 for a season record. It's the 14th regular season head-to-head matchup between these two teams, which is a reflection of 41, and the Colts would become 1-4, like 14 for a season record with the loss. When it comes to Carson Wentz and his record, I'm not too sure. I couldn't connect the number 36s anywhere. So him becoming 36-36 with a loss, I don't know, I just couldn't really find anything definitive to be like, all right, this looks like this would be it. And then with Ravens coach, the 133, I didn't really see anything for him, for the W for him there. But it being the 5th day of the 8th month, like 58, the Ravens come into this game 5-8 head-to-head against the Colts. Ravens coach, his name sums to 58. Colts quarterback, he sums to 58. And I suppose one thing we can look at would be the Hebrew calendar has 152 date numerology on it. And if Carson Wentz does loses and becomes 36-36, I know the number 36 sums to 152, so we can probably mark that purple if we wanted to. Carson wins 58 on the 5th day of the 8th month, like 58. 152 date numerology. 36 sums to 152. What else? M&T Bank Stadium sums to 86. They could be 6-8, 8-6, head-to-head against the Colts with the win. And I think that's about it for right now. Let's look at Colts. What would it take for the Colts to win this game? Well, we talked about the number 80 and how it can help the Ravens. 80 days till Carson Wentz's next birthday. It's 80 days or a total span of 81 days till his next birthday. Today is a day leaving 81 left on the Gregorian. Coach for the Ravens, he could sit on 80 or he can get his 81st regular season loss. So it could bounce over. That's potential there. This is his 213th regular season game, and he can sit on 132 regular season wins. 213 and 132 are anagrams of each other. On top of that, the Super Bowl this year is played on February 13th. 213, 13/2. You know, maybe it's a Super Bowl connection. In regards to the home teams, because I reference home teams for the week, they could become 7-9, and it would be the second time for the season home teams become 7-9 outside of 8-8. And Ravens, the word Raven sums to 79. So that could be it. If Colts win, Ravens fall 5-9 head-to-head against the Colts for the regular season, like 59. Ravens coach, his name sums to 59. It's 277 days since Lamar Jackson's birthday. 277 is the 59th prime number. And is there one other one? I think there was another 59. Maybe not. But yeah, that could be something to add to it. And then for the Colts, their coach, he can sit on 23 regular season losses as they become 2-3 for a season record, like 23. And then he would get his 30th regular season win. 30 sums to 35 and 62. It being a day with 62 date numerology, but the 35th day of the Hebrew. Carson Wentz would sit on 35 regular season losses with the win. And that's what I would probably look for if I was looking at the Colts. So you have two different ways here, the Ravens and the Colts. Ravens can hit the 8-8, the 88, the 8 follow the 8s, the number 8s, which has worked 3 out of the last 4 weeks. Potentially 4 out of the last 5 if Ravens win this game, or it could be maybe a Super Bowl thing for the Ravens coach sitting on that 132 in his 213th, which is the date of the Super Bowl. Colts getting that, coach getting his at 30. Carson Wentz sitting on 35. He's sitting on that 23 as they become 2-3. And then the 80 and 81, 81 days left on the Gregorian. That could be where the Ravens coach gets at 81. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you some insight and some ideas. Definitely appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate the support. I wish you guys the best of luck on your pick.